I welcome you all with my love and respects. Welcome all the devotees, disciples, Sarvanyapita, Kartas, Yajamans, Manifestors, Sarvaparityahis, everyone sitting with us all over the world. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Signs of rejuvenation through collective integrity. Let me explain this message. Signs of rejuvenation through collective integrity. Listen deeply. Internalize. Just by listening and internalizing, you will start manifesting. Shravana from the right person makes the truth which is heard manana and nididhyasana. So, right listening from right person makes the truth sink inside you, and the truth manifests as reality in your life. Shravana. Listen. Signs of rejuvenation through collective integrity. I'm going to share some of the Atma Pramana, my experiences, with Shastra Pramana, the Akashic records, the Vedas and Agamas, and Apta Pramana, some of the Puranas. So listen. Last few days of your time, the chronological time of the planet Earth, I was not available for all of you for the regular Satsangh or for the Devi Akashic reading. But I was available in a different plane from the vertical time zone. My experiences in that vertical time zone, in Kailasa, in that highest Nirvikalpa Samadhi, I'll just map some of them for all your understanding and share it with you all. Listen intensely. I was seeing clearly the Ahora face of Paramashiva, the rejuvenation phase of Paramashiva, just doing the dance of samhara, rejuvenation. Kalabhairava just swallowing the heads of the Brahma. Listen. When I utter this word, Kalabhairava, swallowing the heads of the Brahma, you can understand in this time zone level. I'll try to describe, map it to your understanding. Black hole swallowing the stars which produces stars. See, sun is not just a star which produces many stars. The star which has a capacity to manifest many stars. Same way, the mandala, space, plane, which has a capacity to produce many planes, is called Brahma. The heads of that Brahma is being swallowed by the black hole. Understand? I am trying to give the description as closely as your logic can understand. Your logic can visualize. I sincerely request all my disciples to listen to this satsang and hear these words. Even hearing this word, if you just meditate, especially when you before going to sleep, before falling asleep. Now, most of you are ready to retire for the day. Listen to this and fall asleep. You can experience this in the cosmos. See, Brahma means space which can produce multiple spaces. Brahma is the energy which can manifest multiple energies. Like a sun is a star which can manifest many stars. Brahma is a zone, space, mandala, which can manifest many mandalas, zones, spaces, stars. That Brahma, his face is being swallowed by Kalabhairava, who manifests from the southern face, the Aghora face of Paramashiva. Meditate on this. Even trying to think, visualize, meditate will bring blessings of Kalabhairava on you. Listen carefully. Whenever a person tries to think of me, automatically in the cosmic oneness space, spiritual oneness space, Dvaita Varjita Advaita space, you start connecting with me. Understand this word. Dvaita Varjita Advaita means even while you are struggling with your duality, you know the Advaita, non-duality, oneness is the truth. You may be struggling for now, but this Dvandva, the struggle with Dvaita, is not real. Knowing that is Dvaita Varjita Advaita. So be very clear. The moment you start thinking of me, connecting with me, even if you are struggling in your Dvaita, doubts, self-hatred, self-denial, in your blind spots, in your incompletions, even if you are struggling, beyond your Dvaita Dvandvas, the duals of duality, the Advaita between us, the oneness between us gets activated, triggered, manifests. Same way, even if you start contemplating, thinking to the idea which I reveal to you now, the southern face of Paramashiva, Ahora, from that manifests Kala Bhairava, black hole, cosmic black hole, swallows the stars which produces stars, the heads of the Brahma. That is the beautiful story of Kala Bhairava wearing the skulls of Brahma. Kala Bhairava cuts the head of Brahma and wears as a garland. If you see all Kala Bhairava deity, he will be wearing the skull garland. It's not ordinary human skull. It's a Kala Bhairava's skull. Sorry, Brahma's skulls. Kala Bhairava's skull mala is made of Brahma's heads. It's not ordinary human skull mala. He is wearing Brahma Siras, Brahma Siro Maladari. The Brahma's heads are worn as garland by Kala Bhairava. Even if you visualize this, your Kundalini will be awakened. Beyond your self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, Kala Bhairava will start manifesting in you. See, many of you connect with my Kala Bhairava manifestation. How many of you enjoy, love, connect deeply with my Kala Bhairava manifestation? Raise your hands. All of you start meditating on this truth today. And rest. You will not fall asleep. You will fall in samadhi. I bless you all. Kala Bhairava will really bless you, connect with you, help you all to rejuvenate in this pralaya time, in this pandemic time. So listen, I will repeat. Deeply listen. Paramashiva, his 5-phase creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, putting in delusion, liberation. This 5-phase, Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirobhava, Anugraha. In this 5-phase, the Samhara, rejuvenation phase. From that manifests Kalabhairava, cosmic black hole that swallows Brahma's heads, Brahma Kapalas. Paramashiva, as Kalabhairava, wears the garland made of Brahma's skulls. What is the Brahma's skull? Brahma's head? The star which produces stars is Brahma's head. I'll narrate a story. Understand the truth behind the story. So you can understand the principle I am going to explain. The principle I am going to explain is science of rejuvenation through collective integrity. You can understand that principle if you understand this story. All of us know Paramashiva gave Sudarshana Chakra to Vishnu. O Parandama, forgive me. In any way, I portray you, create any misunderstanding knowingly or unknowingly. I'm just trying to narrate the story of Kailasa in the human language, which is very inadequate. There is language, not the spirit or intention. Listen to the story. I'm not showing Parandama, Mahavishnu, in any way lower. But when I am talking in the logic, in the language, which you all understand, it is always the comparison of higher, lower. So when I say Paramashiva gave Sudarshana Chakra to Vishnu, don't think Vishnu is some way lower. He is far more superior than you and me. So be very clear about that. So because of the language I am using, don't think, oh, Vishnu. Oh. I have seen so many Indians strongly think Narada is like a comedian, because all over India, in all language, religious movies, they show Narada as a comedian. Hey, he's a great rishi, guru of Valmiki, who wrote Ramayana. All of you need to know, Valmiki gave the script for Parandama to come and enact as Rama. Don't think Ramayana was written after Rama existed. Valmiki gave the script for Rama to come and enact. That great person, Valmiki, for Valmiki, Narada is Guru. But this Indian movies try to show Narada as a comedian. No. So, the language I am using, based on that, don't try to judge Vishnu. Listen to the truth I am trying to explain. So, all of us know that Vishnu did tapas towards Paramashiva, and Paramashiva gave Sudarshana Chakra for Vishnu to protect this creation. And once Daksha, the Brahma's son, did tapas towards Vishnu and got the boon, Vishnu should protect him forever. Vishnu also gave the boon. And unfortunately, Daksha messed up with Paramashiva directly in the issue of Sati, means his daughter. Daksha's daughter Sati, she wanted to be with Paramashiva, but Daksha had his own opinions and he is so highly opinionated due to his ego and arrogance, and he tried to fight with Paramashiva, and that stupid things were going on, and in his extreme attachment for his daughter, he started going against Paramashiva, but finally he went against his own daughter. That is the delusion and the blind spots. When you create a delusion and delusion-based anger and violence, it will not be directed only towards your enemy. It will be directed even towards the people whom you love, and finally it will direct itself towards you, and it's like a suicide. That is why the blind spot centric arrogance, the delusion based arrogance and violence is always not just murderous, it is suicidal. So this guy Daksha got into that mess. And again I wanted to tell you all, based on this story which I am narrating, don't try to underestimate Daksha also. He is surely far higher than you. So these are the stories from the different plane. So remember that and learn only the truth. Learn the truth that you should not get into the deluded arrogance and deluded violence and deluded vengeance. Learn the truth and don't try to judge Daksha. Anyhow. So this Daksha did a yajna, disrespecting Paramashiva without offering the offerings to Paramashiva. Sati came directly, Parashakti came directly to teach lesson to Daksha, but unfortunately Daksha not only did not listen. See, when your deluded arrogance and anger is directed towards Paramashiva, then naturally it destroys you. So this fellow is extreme attachment to his daughter. He developed anger towards Paramashiva. Finally, that same anger, due to his delusion, he directed it towards his own daughter, for whom he developed anger towards Paramashiva. And then finally that anger destroyed him. He directed that same anger on Sati, and Sati just gave the body back, the body given by Daksha. She just threw it back, because Daksha prayed to Devi Parashakti and begged for Parashakti to come down as his daughter. But the fool has forgotten. He brought Parashakti herself as his daughter, and he became deluded. Anyhow, you all know the story that she gave up the body Daksha gave and showed her original form of Dasamahavidya, that she is Parashakti. And Then Paramashiva manifested as Veerabhadra to come and teach a lesson to this Daksha's arrogance. Vishnu is caught because he gave a commitment to Daksha. He gave a word to Daksha that he will protect Daksha forever. He has to maintain his integrity. So, when Paramashiva came directly to finish the Daksha Yajna in the form of Veerabhadra and Daksha to teach lesson to the Daksha and Daksha's, to remove Daksha's arrogance, Vishnu saw what can be done. One side, my integrity, my commitment to my disciples, my devotees, that I have given a word, I will protect him forever. Other side, Paramashiva. What to do? He decided, okay, let me try my best to keep my words. With all Paramashiva gave me. So he took the Sudarshana Chakra and said, Paramashiva, this is the greatest weapon you gave me to protect this creation. And I have given a word to this fellow, Daksha, that I have to protect him. Because I gave a word, I will protect him forever. My maximum capacity to protect is Sudarshana Chakra. Now I am sending this towards you to protect my integrity, to keep my integrity. So he sends the chakra towards Paramashiva. Simply one of that Brahma Kapala, which Paramashiva was wearing, that Kapala just swallowed that Sudarshana Chakra. Like a murku. And if you know the Indian snack murku, how you grab the murku and smash in your mouth. Same way, one of the Brahma Kapala Paramashiva was wearing, it just grabbed that Sudarshana Chakra and bag over and kept it under his teeth. And then Vishnu looked at Daksha and said, see, my maximum capacity is my Sudarshana Chakra. I have sent that. So I have tried everything possible by me to keep my words, to protect you. Now, nothing more can be done. And he returned to Vaikuntha. He went back to Vaikuntha. And of course, you all know the story that Veerabhadra came and cut the head of Daksha to teach a lesson and remove his arrogance. Then Daksha's wife comes and cries to Mahadeva and prays to Mahadeva. And Mahadeva says, I am not against him. I am only against his arrogance. So, he is not my enemy. Only the part of his arrogance need to be removed. The arrogance need to be taught a lesson. So, he removes the cancer and gives him back a different head, a goat head, and gives life to Daksha. This story has a very deep significance. Woman's Muladhara Chakra, man's Sahasrara Chakra. This too is the source for a child to manifest. So, it is this fellow's arrogance. From that biomemory, Sati's body also had one component. That is the reason Sati gave up that very body. So naturally, if his head is punished, that is enough. He doesn't need to lose life. You all need to know, life is prior to body and it will continue to exist even after body. The beauty of studying Hindu Puranas it is not just history, it is principled, philosophically defined, real history. All of you need to know. That is why only if you understand the philosophy, you will understand Hindu histories are far more true, factual, real, right than the so-called modern human histories. So-called modern human histories. So if you study even one Purana, you will understand all the major cosmic principles and truths completely. It's a very powerful revelation, very powerful truth. So Paramashiva just removes only the tumor, gives life back to him with a goat head, and the story goes. All this is okay. But in this whole drama, Vishnu lost chakra, his Sudarshana chakra. Now, how he will protect the world? He has to protect the world, his devotees. There are so many things need to be done, which is dependent on his Sudarshana chakra. Then he prays to Paramashiva, starts meditating again, doing tapas. Mahadeva, please give that Sudarshana chakra back. I have to maintain this universe. I have to protect this universe as per your order. Because you ordained me to protect this universe. In this, I got into the mess by giving a commitment to Daksha. I never imagined this fool will go against you and create a mess for me also. It is extremely stupid. So Kalabhairava appears and asks Vishnu, come on, tell me, what do you want? Vishnu says, give me that Sudarshana chakra back. And Mahadeva just looked on the skull garlands he was wearing. Hey, where is that Sudarshana chakra? Who is having? One skull said, I'm only having it, it's in my teeth. I just grabbed it because I was the nearest one. When the chakra was coming, I just grabbed it and it's in my teeth. And Mahadeva says, hey, give it back to him. That Brahmakapala said, Mahadeva, I am ready to give now because I always obey your order. Immediately I'll give it back. But I want him to do completion. How dare he sends his Sudarshana chakra towards you? Let him reenact how he did it. Then I'll give it back. See, listen. Without the background music, you see anyone's dance, it not only it lose the context, you will laugh like anything. Without the background music, if you see anybody's dance, you will laugh like anything because it will look like a joke, comedy. Same way, without the emotion, see, when somebody acted out of anger, without the anger, same emotion, same spontaneity, if that person acts out the same thing, it will look like a comedy. Completion is all about making all your past lose its importance or its power over you. So now, Vishnu does the same act. How he spontaneously sent his Sudarshana Chakra without the same emotion. Then this Brahma Kapala, he laughs loudly. In that loud laughter, that Sudarshana Chakra comes out and falls on the ground. And Vishnu touches Mahadeva's feet. From the Mahadeva's feet, he receives the Sudarshana Chakra. O Parandama, forgive me. Anyway, I portrayed you in a dim light. All of you, listen. Once again, I want to repeat. Don't ever underestimate Parandama Mahavishnu listening to this story. The story is told to show the greatness of Paramashiva, but not to show Parandama in any dim light or low idea. So be very clear. Understand the principle. Don't try to have low idea even about Daksha. So these cosmic stories, just understand the principle I am trying to convey. Don't try to do your own gadbad, your own judging and creating mess. In Sati's whole existence, the deep devotion of mother, but the arrogance of the father, both got into her system. The muscle memory of the deep devotion of mother made her fall in love with Paramashiva, but the arrogance strain came from father's biomemory. That made even Sati disobey Mahadeva and come from Kailasa to Mayapur. Mayapuri. Mayapuri is the present day Haridwar. Teach lesson to Daksha. Mahadeva told, hey, he will not listen. Listen. She should have obeyed Mahadeva's strategy. But the strain of Daksha, because of Daksha's own biomemory, she thought she can teach a lesson to Daksha. She taught a lesson in a different way, but anyhow, understand the story, whatever has happened. And the multiple important truths you need to understand. Even if the black hole swallows, the thing swallowed by the black holes does not die. It continues to exist in a different plane. For example, if the Brahma's head is cut off, it is supposed to be dead. That's why the world calls it as a skull. But that skull is not dead. It is so powerful even to swallow the Vishnu Chakra. Sudarshana Chakra like a muruk snack. So listen carefully. You don't have death. There is nothing called destruction. I am only saying, die after realizing there is no death. Don't die before that. Because if you die before realizing there is no death, you may have death, but not the real undying experience. Listen carefully. Even if you die by being with Guru, he will show you the undying component of you when your body stops functioning. Even your death will be liberation. If you die without Guru, you may have death, but not the liberation or realization of undying during the death. You will be just born again and again. But dying, even if you live without Guru, it's worse than death. Even if you die with Guru, it's much beyond than life and death. With Guru, everything is okay. Without Guru, nothing is okay, is the truth. Brahma Kapala, Brahma's head, even if it is cut by Kala Bhairava and decides to be with Kala Bhairava, it doesn't die. Because after the Brahma's head was removed, Brahma realized his arrogance and surrendered to Mahadeva. That is why the Brahma Kapalas don't die. Listen carefully. With Guru, life, death, everything is great. Without Guru, life, death, nothing is right. Whoever decides life or death, it is only with Guru, lives enlightened and leaves to the vertical zone to be immortal forever. There is no death. Without Guru, even when you have your so-called life, it's extreme torture and destruction, suffering. Neither life nor death is worth going through without Guru. With Guru, both are worth going through. Multi-layer truths. From this story, listen. I'll reveal multi-layer truths from this story for you to understand how to go through this rejuvenation process, especially during this pralaya, how the collective integrity will be useful. See, there is so many truths from various planes need to be told And finally, the whole thing need to be seen in a very organized way. So this whole satsang, I'm going to reveal the truths from various planes and then clearly organize it and present it. So watch this satsang 2-3 times, because it is related to cosmic existence and your existence. I'll tell you the importance about collective integrity. See, individual integrity is like your heart clicking with the truth integrity. Hey, yes, this integrity is the greatest principle of life. Your heart clicking with the truth is individual integrity. Collective integrity means your heart convincing various parts of your body, your life, about this great principle, integrity. Please understand. Listen carefully. You convincing your husband about the need for collective integrity is your heart convincing your brain about the integrity. Listen. I have seen so many amazing people with individual integrity. Not just millions of you who are still with me, connected to me, growing with me, who are together with me in this Kailasa. Even some dropouts, people who are not associated with me anymore. Even from that old X groups, I have seen many people very highly integrated individually. But unfortunately, they do not understand the individual integrity alone is not enough to manifest Paramashivatva. The individual integrity has to manifest as collective integrity. Only then the Paramashivatva manifests. Many times people think individual integrity is enough, should be enough. See, I am integrated. What more I can do? No, that is not true. When you are integrated, you inspire everyone around you to be integrated. Please understand. You inspiring your organs, which is part of your body, and organs, which is part of your life. Both are one and the same. Sometimes you may inspire, you may be even integrated to your Nirahara Samyama in your heart. Your heart may be integrated to your Nirahara Samyama, but your stomach may not be convinced about the Nirahara Samyama. So your heart needs to do tapas of convincing your stomach about the Nirahara Samyama. Same way, when you are evolving in individual integrity, you need to do tapas to manifest collective integrity in everyone around your life. That is the way life manifests. Because the life manifests not just in you, even the people around you, at least your teamily. Seekers, many sincere seekers, due to their delusion, think, I am integrated. How can I be responsible for others' mess? Hey, listen. Whether you are accountable or not, you are responsible. There is a difference. If your neighbor robs, steals, is a thief, robber, you may not be accountable for his crimes, but you are responsible to make him realize his mistake. Otherwise, he is going to rob your house tomorrow. If he has robbed everywhere and he doesn't have any house to go, he is going to look into your house. So be very clear. I have seen many sincere integrated seekers does not have this understanding or does not want to do any tapas for collective integrity. They think just individual integrity can liberate them and enlighten them, manifest them what they want, and they will be able to manifest Paramashivatva. No, whether you are with me or you are on your own, be very clear. This is the principle of the cosmos. Till you manifest collective integrity, you will not manifest Paramashivatva fully. The state, space, powers, being, and Kailasa of Paramashiva, all this manifests only when you manifest collective integrity. The tapas required for collective integrity is mandatory for enlightenment. Your heart, which is convinced about integrity, need to convince all the organs of your body and organs of your life. See, when I say organs of your body, you all understand. Heart, lungs, brain, intestine, all the organs. You all even feel, yes, I should convince all the organs of my body. True. But why should I convince the organs of my life? They should convince themselves. Actually, convincing all your organs and convincing the organs of your life is one and the same. All of you listen. If you are not able to convince your husband, some parts of your brain is still not convinced about it. If you are not able to convince your wife, some parts of your emotions are still not convinced about it. So each organ actually holds the key for each relationship you have in your life. Convincing the organs of your body, convincing the organs of your life is one and the same. That is why I insist on collective integrity. I insist on collective integrity. Do tapas, internalize. There is no manual. I can only give the basic truths. If you want manual, exactly what to do, ask Devi. She will exactly map it and give you the exact instruction. Once Devi gives instruction, do it sincerely, without questioning. Then Kailasa will manifest in you. I have always seen people who don't want to work for collective integrity lose even their own individual integrity in course of time. In course of time, even to keep their individual integrity, they lose intention, energy, inspiration, and collapse. So work intensely for collective integrity. Your individual integrity also will be shining, radiating more and more intensely. This is the truth about collective integrity. Now, let me tell you the truths from the story which I was describing, how the Vishnu got the chakra and lost it and how he got it back. And the truths which you can learn from that story to understand the collective integrity and go through this rejuvenation process instead of getting destroyed in this whole pralaya. So of Brahma's skulls for him. Understand, that is the most beautiful Dhyana sloka in English for Mahakala Bhairava. If you have some photos released by NASA, how the black holes swallow the big bangs, just see exactly that indescribable way Mahakala Bhairava with the Brahma Kapala Malas, the skull garland of Brahma Kapalas, the multiple big bangs swallowed by the large black hole. But the big bangs are not dead. They are all there as garland, alive and more powerful, even to swallow Vishnu's chakra, Sudarshana chakra. See, Brahma is son of Vishnu. The sun's head, because it is owned by Paramashiva, is capable of even swallowing the father's weapon like a snack and keep it inside his teeth. So understand this whole. This visualization is from one plane, one zone, one time zone. And then the next story Brahmakapala eating the Vishnu Sudarshana. That is from another vertical time zone, from another plane. And my definition about the collective integrity, this is from another plane. So I am trying to reveal the truths from the various planes, map it into your life for you to practically experience Paramashivatva. How? No destruction touches you. Only rejuvenation happens to you. Listen. Next, one story from my own experience, my own life. When multi-layered attacks from multiple gangs done on me, all I know is I am Paramashiva, I cannot be destroyed. All these attacks which comes like a destruction, I know how to just change them and be in the space of rejuvenation. Various gangs attacked due to their vested interests. There are some people who waged the war. There are some people who tried to war beneficier. They did not wage the war. It's like a jackal, culinary, never attacks an elephant. But when there was a fight between the lion and elephant, if the elephant is not able to walk and collapses, this jackal goes and, this culinary goes and tries to eat the flesh of the elephant. That is called war beneficiating. I have seen all kinds of people who wage war in the front side, who wage war from the back side, and traitors, war beneficiaries. There are some traitors who don't even do the job of traitor, but they try to get the benefit of the war. War beneficiaries, like culinaries, jackals, foxes, wolves. Some are even like eagles. I've seen all kinds of things. I don't even want to name those gangs, groups which attacked, because, listen carefully, this is one of the most beautiful strategy of Krishna. It doesn't name his enemies. Why, you know? He says, hey, because many times who try to attack you, they think you are weak, so they attack you. But when you prove you are strong and successful, they change their strategy and they decide not to be your enemy anymore. But if you name them as enemies, because they have to defend themselves, protect themselves, they continue to be in the space of enmity. If you don't name the enemies, many people lose their enmity and carry on with their life, and they are no more in your enemy list. Listen, this is a different plane. Revelation. So a king, a leader should never name enemies. He should only handle the attacks which comes in front of him. So almost 99% of the people drop their enmity and carry on with their work if they know that enemy is too strong with whom they are trying to fight. Everyone tries to attack only the weak people. But when they see, wow, he's too big, nothing can be done. Come on, carry on with our life. Go. A good leader never names enemies. He forgives, does not forget, and never names. That is what Paramashiva, having alahala poison in his throat, neither goes inside. Means, see, poison going inside means like he has to react. Neither goes inside, nor he spits out. Neither he utters the name. So, neither I allow my enemies to destroy me, nor I name them. They are there just in the throat. In Ganta. That's why Neela Ganta. Mahadeva never allows the poison to kill him, nor he names out. I forgive and I don't allow anyone to destroy me. I don't forget and I don't name. Multi-layered intelligence and understanding needed for any leader. If you want to become a leader, take this same strategy. Do not allow your enemies to destroy you. Forgive them, because if you don't carry the anger, vengeance, you will live your life. You will not be living the life fighting with them or the way they want you to live. Listen, engaging in a war means you are living the life they want you to live. So they become the master of your life. Don't allow. Not responding to the duels of Dvandva is the strategy for success. Whenever your mind tries to internally fight with you, with your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, even inside you, use the same strategy. Understand? The enemy who is attacking you from outside and the enemy who is sitting inside you and attacking you, your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, both are one and the same. Don't try to respond to them. If you start conversation with your SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, you have started losing argument. You have started losing war. I can tell you a lot of stories and jokes. I have a joke book which was published by us. The book is Joke for the Day, and I think I can open any page and read out the joke and tell you the truth. Sikar Sharif was with his two friends at a party. They made a wealthy trio and spent most of their time boasting about their wealth. Suddenly, they spotted a diamond stone on the floor. One of them said, "Oh, it's not mine." The second said, "Oh, it's not mine either." Sikar said, "It must be mine. I am missing a cufflink." It is good fun to be able to flaunt professionally, but only when it is done like a lotus in a pond, untouched by the waters, although neck deep in it. That's a truth you need to realize. I just opened one page and read out the joke. Now I can connect this joke also to what I was trying to convey. Ability to convince his friends comes by the spontaneity and ability to convince himself. If you are convinced about you, spontaneously you will be able to convince everyone around you. This is the foundation you need for collective integrity. Foundation you need for a collective integrity is you being convinced about your existence. So, during every situation, you can convince anyone around you, inspire anyone around you, manifest anything you want around you. Let me continue with the truth I was revealing. Getting into argument with your self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred is like getting into the argument with your wife. Instead of the word wife, I'll say spouse. Getting into the argument with your spouse is sure way to lose, because she thinks 10 steps ahead of you. By being with you, she knows all the arguments you will present, and she has already prepared all her replies for your arguments. Only then she's calling you for argument. She calls you for the fight only after preparing enough weapons. So anyway, to try to start or get dragged into the argument, you are gone. See, I'll define what is called devil's temptation. It is not some pleasure like Devakanyas, the angels, Rudrakanyas will come to tempt you with some drug or dance, all those pleasure items. The worst devil's temptation you will face in your life is you thinking, she's calling me for fight. This one argument which she's presenting is very weak argument. I have answer for this. Let me beat her down using this one argument. I'll finish her off today in this argument and fight, because I have a very clear answer for this argument. Let me start. If you get in, over. Never ever get tempted By the weak argument, your spouse starts with you. That is the worst devil's temptation. If you answer for that argument, over. Because that's a trap. Because it looks very weak argument. Sometimes it will be absolutely lie. You would have gone to her sister's marriage and given her best gifts. She will straight lie. You did not even come to my sister's marriage. You did not even care about my family. If you think, it's wrong, she's lying, this argument will not stand. Let me remind her. Let me give the facts and figures, throw it in front of her and win over this argument. If you start over, understand? The worst devil's temptation in your life, don't think will be some Ramba, Menaka, Urvasi, how they were sent to disturb the tapas of Vishwamitra. No, don't expect any of that. It is just your spouse giving weak argument or wrong information which is not factual and really tempting you when she presents 10 reasons for today's fight and invites you for the fight, and you try to keep quiet and behave like you don't hear anything and you are still busy with your laptop, tuk, 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 tuk. And you even sometimes tell, see, Swamiji's Satsangh is going on. Let's watch this. After that, we will talk. But she continues to throw points. And suddenly you get tempted. Oh God, this argument which she is presenting is absolute lie. Factually, it is wrong. It's neither in the spirit, nor in the words, nor in the fact, nor in any level. This argument is not right. It is too weak. Let me answer this one argument and finish her off and win the fight. And you get in over. Understand? The weak argument is the bait. Because once you start answering for that weak argument, two things will happen. She knows how to lead you from that weak argument to the next level, and you stupidly lose your calm, cool, collective, composed state, and you are now in the trap of obsessive, compulsive, reactionary pattern. So everything is now triggered from your Swadhisthana chakra. Listen. Never respond to your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial in a good or bad way and to your spouse. Neglect. Don't terrorize yourself internally, externally. Detox yourself. Wait patiently. Do tapas. Help your spouse to detox himself or herself. Solution is detox. Not any kind of argument. Listen. I'm trying to share facts, figures, philosophies, informations from various time zones, an organized way, finally giving you the conclusion. See, you need to understand another one important truth I want to tell you. I'm not against husband arguing with wife, wife arguing with husband. I'm not against it. The beauty of the arguments is lost when you try to break the whole relationship. That is where the whole mess is. I tell you, I have seen Indian couples. In India, majority of the couples live whole life with one spouse. I should say more, it's a Hindu quality. I don't want to say it is a quality of Indian, because many people who lost their Hindu-ness no more understand the value of relationship. And see, I have seen Hindu couples who lived together 50 years, 70 years. In their old age, it's not that they never had arguments or fights, but even that arguments and fights, they enjoy those memories in their old age and feel proud about it. With all of that, we stayed together. It was such enriching experience. I tell you, if the foundation cannot be broken, all ups and downs become salt, sugar, juice, the navarasa of life. Arusuvayum navarasamum. See, the ups and downs of the life is the navarasa and arusuvai. If the foundation cannot be broken, in Hindu marriage, there is no divorce. You can have everything, but no divorce. It's not that the wives were obedient and our husbands were arrogant. No. You see enough stories where women claim their rights and independence, freedom, power. Hinduism is the most feministic religion, I tell you. In Hinduism, not just religion, even the Hindu economy, Hindu social system, everything is feminist. The women-centered, everything is feminist. When time comes, I'll try to reveal more details about it. How the women is the foundation of Hindu civilization. They formed the basis of Hindu civilization. Someone asked Ramakrishna when he was in deathbed. Literally, everyone knows that he is going to leave the body soon. I should not use the word deathbed for the great incarnations like him. They never die, but the time to leave their body. Everyone knows that he is going to leave the body. Close, sincere devotees of him, they come and ask him, Bhagavan, how can you leave the body so soon? Still, you have not trained enough people to continue your mission. Only few boys are trained and they are too young. He smiles and says, one woman is enough to carry my mission. She is already trained. Sharada Devi. She is if the foundation can be broken, if the foundation cannot be broken, ups and downs becomes a beautiful Navarasa of your life. If you are able to see me, hear me, please wave your hands. If you are able to see me and hear me, please wave your hands. If you are able to see me and hear me, please, yes, great. Yes. Understand? Foundation should not be shaken. That's all. It is so unfortunate that divorce has gone to the extreme in many non-Hindu civilizations. I read an article in US. Someone went to the court and got divorce from his own father. And the court granted the divorce from the father-son relationship. Father-son or father-daughter relationship, whatever. The divorce is being taken to the next level, extremes. I tell you, Whether it's a relationship with father or mother or wife or husband, son, brother, daughter, any relationship, if the integrity forms the foundation and the direction is to go from integrity, individual integrity to collective integrity, you manifest what you want in your life. Instead of individual integrity flowing towards collective integrity, if you always have the option of breaking the relationship, I tell you, that's a stupid, most stupid way to exist. Options are not freedom. Choices are not freedom. Flowering your peak possibility is freedom. Manifesting your highest existence is freedom. The cosmic definition of freedom is manifesting the highest existence, not just options and choices. And you even have an option to pick up a knife and stab anyone in front of you and stab yourself. Is that a freedom? No. No. Choices and options are not freedom. Manifesting your highest possibility is the freedom. Kailasa is the ecosystem I am manifesting. Where in this ecosystem, people will flower to their highest possibility. When people are feeling bored, couples are feeling bored, tired, that middle age boredom and tiredness hits them. They should be given the science of Tantra. They should try to find oneness, not just body alone, through the mind, the common goals, common emotions, commonly what they enjoy, art, science, different fields. And conscious spiritual powers, experience, enlightenment. If you find something which makes you experience oneness, you will never think of divorce. You know how to go to the depths of each one's consciousness and manifest oneness. You will not feel tired or bored with the other person. You know there's so much to explore. So much of possibility is there. This is the science of Tantra. This is the foundation of Tantra. Kailasa is all about ecosystem which makes you manifest these great cosmic sciences, possibilities, powers. Whatever I am talking, making it all this as a reality. Making a ecosystem.
மனமுறு தருணம் தலைவனாய் அழைக்க மனமுறு தருணம் தலைவனாய் அழைக்க கருணையில் நித்யன் கருணையில் இறங்கினான் மனமுறு தருணம் தலைவனாய் அழைக்க கருணையில் நித்யன் கருணையில் இறங்கினான் அகமதன் இருளை க்ஷணமது களைந்து மகனிட தியானமதை நித்யன் வழங்கினான் அகமதன் இருளை க்ஷணமது களைந்து மகனிட தியானமதை நித்யன் வழங்கினான் பணிவோடு கனிவாய் அன்புடன் வணங்க
Listen. If you are able to see me, hear me, please wave your hands. If you are able to see me, hear me, please wave your hands. So that I can. Yes, that's wonderful. Listen, let me repeat now. I will repeat what I was sharing. Listen. The cosmic law for an individual being is, let you be always focused, making your individual integrity to collective integrity. If you are always in the mood of breaking the collective integrity, you will lose even individual integrity. You should always be in the mood of making your individual integrity into collective integrity. Understand? Especially when it comes to guru-disciple relationship, the option to drop does not exist because it is janma vrata, bandha. It's a relationship of janmas and janmas, births after births. Only due to the tapas of so many births, you even feel connected. And after getting connected, you only have to grow more and more in collective integrity. I realized one thing. We need a politically sovereign place for making this great cosmic law of life, the collective integrity, to make as law of our existence. Only then the human beings will evolve and manifest Paramashiva. The whole focus will be on manifesting Paramashivatva. It will not be stupid options of whether I can break this today, break that today. Freedom to break, choices to break is not freedom. Freedom to make it is freedom. Freedom to make it is freedom. I tell you, I have seen the couples who lived together 50 years, 75 years. It's not that they did not have difference of opinion or struggles. They had everything. But never physically they collapsed or mentally they collapsed. Never they lost mind. Never there's a mental breakdown. Nothing. They just know the option of breaking does not exist. So it has to only flow towards collective integrity. And the most beautiful physical, mental, healthy beings I have seen is the couples who lived together only with the focus of collective integrity, without even the option of breaking or divorce. That is why I insist on all my followers, all Hindus. If you are a practicing Hindu, forget the question of divorce. Look into all other options of how to make it work. Only that options you have. Neither sannyasa vrata, which is done through Vraja Homa, invoking all the gods. Neither sannyas vrata can be broken, nor marriage can be broken. Hindu marriage has no divorce. And I know I am talking not just to common mass individuals. Soumya from Hyderabad, I am talking to you all. Maitreyi, I am talking to you. I am talking to each one of you. So many names I don't want to take here in public. Vinesh's camera is on and nobody is there. I'm talking to every one of you. Growing the individual integrity into collective integrity is the only option we have. That is life. I tell you. I tell all of you. You will never have a physical breakdown, mental breakdown if you listen to my words, work only towards collective integrity. Collective integrity is the only option we have in front of our eyes. It will only make you grow and matured. Akila and Anusha, I am talking to you. I am talking to each one of you. All the wrong ideas you are taught. No, if I continue to stay in this marriage, I may just mentally break. Nothing like that. All that is stupid ideas put inside you. You just need to get out of this reactionary, compulsive reactionary patterns and system. Have purpose to do individual integrity to manifest as collective integrity. Listen, Kailasa is the ecosystem where only people who commit collective integrity is their life. It is not only spiritual understanding, even law. Only that kind of people are going to be in Kailasa. So, this kind of people create the right ecosystem where the real life positivity manifests. Whole life is focused on collective integrity. I saw Hindus need a political sovereign land where they can practice these truths not only as a spiritual principle, even as the law of life. It is high time. That's why Paramashiva manifested Kailasa. He himself manifested Kailasa. In Kailasa, you have all options, all knowledge, all sciences, all the best things to make collective integrity happen, other than divorce. You can't break. Other than that, you will get everything best. You will have the knowledge of Tantra. You will have all the other alternative arrangements to make things work, evolve, manifest the individual integrity into collective integrity, understandings, ambience, support, knowledge, experts, giving counseling, guidance. When couples have problems, there should not be divorce courts. There should be completion courts, where people are supported and helped. This will be the law of life in Kailasa. Working from individual integrity to collective integrity is Kailasa. Not working on collective integrity and slowly losing even individual integrity is spiritual suicide. So I have presented so many truths. Listen to this satsang. In the next satsang, I wanted to present few more facts and then organize the whole thing and present how the collective integrity helps you not to get destroyed, but to get rejuvenated during this pralaya, during this pandemic, in every level. In your business, in your health, in your mental wealth. Mental health, I'm using two words, mental health and mental wealth. Mental health is being happy. Mental wealth is ability to be creative. Listen, just listen. See my example. It's now 3 years over. I have withdrawn myself from the humanity. Sitting just in one room, day and night. Now pandemic and this lockdown has taught you all how difficult to sit in one place. How your body and mind is melting down and collapsing. Of course, not for my disciples. My disciples know the science. I'm telling ordinary people. For ordinary people, how difficult it is to sit in one place. Last 3 years, I am just sitting in one room, literally. Only the 2-digit number of people I have seen in last 3 years. Listen, I am repeating. Only the 2-digit number of people I have seen in last 3 years. Per day, I see only 1-digit number of people who give me little juice which I am drinking. Like a neem juice or some herbs. I dropped this habit of regular eating or regular sleeping. Both doesn't exist for me. Sitting in one room. No food. No sleep. No people. My body has not melted down, means collapsed. My body has not collapsed. It has only become healthy. ஊனினை உருக்கி உள்ளொளி பெருக்கி. My whole system has become so healthy, alive. 100 times healthier than earlier it was. Of course, even the question of mental collapse does not exist. Not only neither my mind collapsed, it is so alive, active, creative, manifesting all the great gifts of Kailasa. To all of you. consciousness becomes so powerful in this tapas. It can manifest anywhere, anything, for anyone, wherever you are. All the best things have happened just because I know the science of how to rejuvenate myself without getting destroyed in this pralaya. In this pralaya, great deluge, if you get destroyed, you are fool, stupid. Your ideas about yourself and life, everything is wrong. Instead of getting destroyed, if you get rejuvenated, you are right. Everything you have about you, you know about you, life, everything is right. Right things get rejuvenated, wrong things get destroyed in this pralaya. I tell you, all the strategies I use in my life is absolutely cosmic law centered. Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham is my dharma. I am absolutely dharmic. Listen, Nithyananda haters. One of the biggest thing boils them, they can't tolerate is they have an idea that I am not dharmic, but I am successful because I am strategic. Fools need to realize actually I am successful because I am dharmic and I am not intelligent enough to be strategic. Cosmic dharma is my strategy. I have no other intelligence to be any strategic. I am a mere village boy. Hey, understand? The people who destroy themselves by trying to destroy me, the people who strategize to destroy me are not small guys. They are extremely cunning strategists. Extremely cunning strategists. Worse than Saguni. And I am not that savvy politically or strategically. I am successful because cosmic dharma is my dharma. Cosmic dharma is my strategy. There is no other strategy. Listen. All those out there, Nithyananda haters, listen carefully. the anti-Hindu elements. Listen carefully. Hindu-phobic elements. Missionary militants and militant missionaries. Listen carefully. I am successful because cosmic dharma is my strategy. Not because of any strategies as you all think, as those Nithyananda hatters think. I am not trained in any strategy or expert or experienced in any strategy. I am a mere village boy, not even a graduate, just uneducated as per the Western standard. Fortunately educated only under my gurus. I tell you, if you are a youth and you are educated only under your guru and not educated under any other institution, organization, anything else, only Gurukul, you are the most blessed being. If you are a Gurukul kid and you are part of my Kailasa, celebrate your existence. Celebrate your existence. Soon world will realize you guys are the best beings because cosmic dharma will be your strategy. I tell you, the people who try to destroy me and my Sangha, different gangs, different groups, various vested interest groups, some of them are international strategists. My project is the first failure they faced. That kind of a powerful strategist. Whether in the media level or political level or strategy to coordinate all this. In multiple levels, these multiple gangs, mafias, terrorist gang, which tried to eliminate me and my mission, they are international strategists, very powerful people. As I said, their first failure is the war they waged against me. This is the first war they failed. That kind of a strategist. How I won against all of them? Because it's a simple truth. Paramashiva is with me. I am with Paramashiva. I just do what my gurus taught me and what my gurus are guiding me. My gurus continue to give me the cosmic dharma as my strategy, and they are continuing to guide me and manifest through me. That's all. Too simple. I was educated in Gurukul. and I am still in my Gurukul with my Gurus. I am extremely devoted to my Gurus and I feel proud about it. That is why these international strategist gangs failed utterly and bitterly. Everything my Gurukul taught me is treading and retreading. Everything the ordinary school teaches to human beings in the so-called modern education is tiring and retiring. Tiring and retiring is the so-called anti-Hindu education, and treading, retreading is Hindu education. My gurus have taught me the science of treading on the path, and if my tires are worn out, they taught me how to retread and continue my journey. I'll give you more revelations, more truths, more understandings from various angles of Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, Atma Pramana, Pratyaksha Pramana, in multi-level, and Sakshi Pramanas in multi-level, to help you all to understand how the collective integrity, when you work towards collective integrity, you get rejuvenated, not get destroyed in this whole pralaya, and you become life positive intensely. So even when you deal with your enemies, I'm telling you, listen. Don't allow them to destroy you. Don't allow the anger and vengeance and reactionary pattern to be triggered by them. Don't allow the poison they dump on you to go inside you. Same way, don't even name them. Like Alahala sitting in the neck, throat of Paramashiva. Neither it goes inside and kills Paramashiva. Forget about killing Paramashiva. How can you kill? No. Nor it goes out and kills others, and it does not even come out through his tongue. It is just stuck and sealed. So do Vakyartha Sadas on collective integrity. All my Sangha, the Kailasa, all over the world, listen. Each one of you, even if you work with a small number of people, if you build collective integrity, you become a leader, you manifest Paramashiva, you become part of the Kailasa. Not just individual integrity, it is all about collective integrity. Work on it. Work on it. Work on it. First, make people understand collective integrity should be law of life. So whoever commits for that, take them as part of your team and then help guide work. See, people who don't even want to commit for this collective integrity, you can't do anything with them. Let them have their team then. You form your team with people who accept collective integrity as the common goal and who are ready to work for it, struggle for it, manifest it. Good or bad, ups or downs, we will all stay together and make collective integrity happen. Only people who commit for that form a teamily with them. This becomes your family and team, both teamily, and start manifesting collective integrity. You will be successful in individual level and team level and cosmic level, Kailasa level itself. So, in further satsangs, I'll reveal more details. Each one who want to be leader, part of Kailasa. I know so many of you want to be part of Kailasa, like Sri Chidambara and Ma Premaya, Tushi, Ma Divyananda, Snehamayi, Muktika, Akil and Anusha. So many of you want to be part of Kailasa. All of you start building your teamly now. As people who want to commit that collective integrity is their life, ups or downs, good or bad, right or wrong, they are going to be together and make collective integrity happen. So, with that kind of people, form your teamily and start working towards collective integrity. You will be successful, your team will be successful, you will make Kailasa successful. This is the instruction for everyone. Pushpan Saras Murugai, everyone. People whom I named are not named, all. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all be integrated, collectively integrated, radiate integrity and collective integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living, Paramadvaitam, Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत